start to spring you're having? You got to feel pretty good overall. How do you feel the play right now?
Yeah, I mean, it's still early. It's spring training, so just you're trying to get comfortable in there and just trying to get your at-bats. And obviously I've been moving around a lot in the field, so just trying to get comfortable wherever they put me.
The value of I know they talk about spring training numbers can be inflated, but there is value in getting that comfort down again right after kind of a layoff. Typically in spring training, how long has it taken you to kind of get that comfort before? And have you seen it, if you do well in spring, do you feel like that usually carries over for you? Or does it not have too much
I think as a baseball player, you just want to be as consistent as possible. You go out there every day, you want to come to the field, you want to feel good, get your swing locked in, go to the game, have good at-bats, and try to lock that swing in. So whether it's spring training or the season, either way, I'm just trying to be consistent as possible.
Do you think it'll be more infield or outfield or both? They give you some indication about? I know you're going to play everywhere, but you get an indication about which way it could go, infield or outfield or both?
I think if you kind of look at where I've been playing in spring training, I've played I haven't played more than 3 games at the same position. So third, second, short, moved out to left the other night. So just keeping all the gloves ready, and wherever they tell me to go, I'm more than happy to do it.
How many different gloves do you carry?
It just depends. I'm trying to break a couple in, but once I started playing third base, I started having a third base mitt, and then I usually use the same glove for short and second, and then an outfield glove. So usually three gamers.
How different is it for you, third versus those middle infield spots? Just reaction time, or how difficult is it to switch from that position versus the others?
Yeah, it's different, but there's so many shifts now. You're playing second base half the time. When you're playing third base, you're sliding over there. So I think last year was a big, just kind of get used to everything, and like you said, the reaction time and just being ready. For when those righties are hitting, hooking off speed or whatever the case may be. So you just got to be ready over there.
Didn't get a chance to ask you after the game. What was it like facing the old team?
Yeah, that's the second time we faced them this spring. So it's just another game. You go out there. It's just it's different. You don't play against guys. Like Jake Lamb, Nick, and all the guys that you've been playing against, John Ryan Murphy, Avila, all those guys. It's just you come up, you play against those guys in the minor. You play with them in the minor leagues, and you play with them in the big leagues. So it's just it's fun to go out there and compete against those guys.
How's that adjustment to the new team going? Since you spent all your career all system in one spot,
right?
Now that you've had almost more than a month, how is that adjustment going to new surroundings, new coaching staff? How's all that going?
Oh, it's been great. The first week was probably just a little different. Just driving over here and walking into a new clubhouse. Just trying to get to know everybody, get to know everybody's name, and that's probably the toughest thing. Is like you said, I've been with the same organization, and you see the same faces for 5-10 years. You kind of you get that comfort level, but like you said, it's been over a month now, and I'm feeling pretty comfortable here, and so it's been a good transition.
Do you feel like the coaching's pushing you in a different way? Is that good motivation? Because nobody coaches the same. If you've been with the same guys for such a long period of time,
right.
It's got to be a little bit different. Is it motivating? Is it motivating to be coached in a different way, or does it feel different to you in any way?
I really like the coaching staff here. They've done a good job of kind of notifying me on some things that maybe I can do a little bit better, and I think the communication's been really good. Whether it's Jerish or Mitch, or Pedro or Terry, and Ned. Whether it's I'm playing third base or second or short, moving to the outfield. I think the biggest thing when I'm moving around like that is just the communication, and the communication's been pretty good so far.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
No problem.